Often when I go home to see Mum and Dad, me and my dad will go for a little drive. We'll go for a little drive and we'll talk about our feelings whilst both staring directly ahead. A little while ago, we're going for a drive, right? He starts telling me a story. I've got a cousin called Nicola. Her kids are grown up now and she's going travelling, right? She's travelling all over the place. At the minute, she's in Australia. And she's got a little one-bed flat in Portsmouth and she rents it out. Now, the people that have been renting it from her haven't paid rent for 8 months. They've been wrong, they've changed the number, they've been sent loads and loads of letters, nothing. So then Dad turns to me and goes, so we're going round there. It's like, what? Are we the heavies in this scenario, what? And to give you some context, he is a 68-year-old man with quite severe type 2 diabetes, and I am a theatrical lesbian. What does he think we're going to do? It's like, yeah, Dad, you stab him with your insulin needles while I sing I Dreamed a Dream. Like, I don't think we're as frightening as you think we are. But we go round there. Knock on the door, there's no answer. We look through the letterbox, all their stuff's still in there. They've been told if they don't move out, all their stuff will be moved downstairs to the communal garage. We try the key, they've changed the locks. Yeah, right. Dad is livid. Someone's getting bollocked. And I'm standing next to him. At that point, the lady that lives next door pokes her head out. I later find out her name is Doris. She's in her late 80s and she is hammered. Absolutely smashed. Okay. She opens the door, she goes, what are you used to doing? So this is my cousin's flat. People that live here haven't paid rent for 8 months. Oh, and we can't get hold of them. And she goes, oh, that's terrible. That is really, really bad. I probably shouldn't do this. But I got a key. No, you definitely shouldn't do this, Doris, but give us that key. So we go in, all their stuff's still in there. Then me and Dad start moving the stuff downstairs. I work in removals now and all. It's moving the stuff up and down the stairs. We do 3 loads of it. After the 3rd load, Dad walks into the flat, looks out the window and goes, phew, isn't this low for the 2nd floor? This happened in my life. In my real life, IRL, this happened. That's when Doris goes, well, this is the 1st floor. It's at this point we realise we are robbing Doris's neighbours with Doris as both our accomplice and our witness. So me and Dad start moving all the stuff back upstairs, put it in, shut the door, chuck Doris the keys, nip upstairs, the flat's empty, fucking great. We get in the car, we start driving away and we really start shitting ourselves. We're like, oh my God, what about if she tells someone? What about if she knows someone that can put it on social media? What about if she rings the local newspaper? I don't want to sound like a prick, but I've just done Jonathan Ross. Are you fucking kidding me, Dad? Now you've got to appreciate, at this point, me and Dad aren't thinking straight. We're not on our right minds, right? We're not on our right minds. And in that moment, we decide the best thing to do, nip back, give Doris 50 quid. Right? 50 quid, keep your chap shut, have a pinky. Right? We nip back, I give Doris 50 quid, she can't remember any of it, she hasn't got a clue who I am, but she happily takes the money. Me and Dad get back in the car, we start driving away, we go through, how did that end up happening, how did we not realise we went on so forth? Somehow he manages to bollock me, but that's not the end of it. That happened 6 months ago. 4 months ago, I did this tour show in Portsmouth. And let's be honest, a bit of a misstep from me to include that routine. Did it fine. Afterwards, a lady was waiting for me at the stage door. She said, hello, Suzi. I said, hello. She said, I liked your show. I said, thanks very much. She said, I just thought I'd let you know I've got an auntie that lives next to a lady in her 80s called Doris, who is a part-time alcoholic. I said, well, I think we got a problem. She said, no, we haven't. Just wanted to let you know that for the past 2 months, my auntie has been convinced she's got a poltergeist. Yes, that happened. I ran up the auntie, I sent her some flowers, and she told me I could do it in my special. So thank you very much, Barbara in Portsmouth. Ridiculous. I did the show in Sheffield, right? I don't know anyone in Sheffield. I did the show in Sheffield. A woman right at the back of the theatre stood up and went, I met your dad, I can fucking believe that. So it's nice to know words travelling. I'm basically just trying to get ahead of the story, if I'm honest.